guys, and for today's makeup basics video, just like I said last week, today we're going to be talking about concealer. If you missed my little announcement last Friday, this is a series that I'm doing this month every Friday. I'm going to be uploading a makeup basic video, I cannot say it, a makeup basic video every Friday, and last week we talked about foundation, today is concealer. Next Friday I'm going to be doing things like blush and bronzer and highlighter and like contouring and stuff. And for the last week I am undecided on what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to do like eye makeup or eyebrows or something in this area. I still haven't quite decided yet, so stay tuned to see what goes up then. If you've got any ideas, let me know down in the comments section because I'm unsure about what to do. On to today's video where we're going to talk about concealer. I'm going to run you through different types of concealer, what they can be used for, and like different formulas of concealer. Then at the end of this video I'm going to be showing you how to apply concealer, how to apply the different types of concealer, and just that I don't know why I said and, just that is what I'm going to do. So let's just hop straight in. Now, just like last week, I'm just going to be talking about the products which I actually own and that I can back up how they work, because I don't want to talk about things that I don't know about. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is liquid concealer, which is probably what most people use, and it usually comes in a little tube like this. This is just one that I pulled out, I've got lots of them. This is probably, and the thing that I like best about liquid concealer is that you can build it up on your skin without it looking cakey, because sometimes one application isn't quite enough, so you might need to just add another one, and you can do that quite easily. It blends really well, it covers really well, it doesn't go cakey on the skin. Obviously it depends on what liquid concealer you're using, some are better than others, so bear that in mind, but liquid concealer sort of does a job, all of the jobs that you need. If you want to cover your under eyes, then it works. If you want to cover blemishes, then it works. It's just an all-round good thing to have, a good liquid concealer, because it literally does everything that you need it to do. The next one that we're going to talk about is stick concealer, and stick concealer looks like this. It comes in like a little lipstick tube, or at least mine does. And I really like stick concealers. Stick concealers are going to work best depending on your skin type. If you have really oily skin, it's probably not going to work too well because it does clog up your pores, and if you've got acne prone skin as well, of course, it can clog up your pores. I only ever really use this under my eyes because I think if you've got like blemishes or spots, then it does tend to get cakey around that area. So this is really good if you've got bad under eye circles. This covers everything so nicely. It can be a little bit drying, so if you do have dry skin, again, probably not the best thing to use, but if you've just got normal combo skin like I do, then it works really good. It can be a little bit difficult to blend. The best way that I found is to just do it with my finger and to just like paint it on, draw it on, and then just smooth out really gently with my fingers, because it is so thick that a brush might work, but you'd have to push quite hard, and the same with a sponge. You can just dab it in to blend, but again, you're going to have to push quite hard, and you don't want to be pushing hard underneath your eyes because the skin is so thin there that you just want to be really careful. So I do just pop this on and just very lightly sort of blend it out with my fingers, and it works really good. It offers a very high coverage, almost a full coverage. It offers more coverage than it offers much more coverage than a liquid foundation, because it is such a thick formula that you are actually putting quite a lot of product on your face without even realising it. So it's definitely something for the high coverage areas that you might want to cover. That made no sense. The next type of concealer that I want to talk about is cream concealers. Now, for the purpose of this video, I pulled out my Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer because it is the best cream concealer that I own, just so you can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's just cream. For blemishes, cream concealer is probably one of the best things you can use, because just like a stick concealer, it offers really high coverage but without the drying effect. So if you have like, I've got like a few like spots around here where I always get them, and this covers everything really nicely because it is creamy. It's not too drying over spots or blemishes. It really helps discoloration. It's very thick, so for things like under your eyes, it can take a little while to blend out. It is prone to creasing quite badly, so if you do put it under your eyes, then make sure that you are only using a small amount, because it will start to dry and set in all of your creases and look a little bit cakey. And you must set this with some type of powder. This one actually comes with its own. It's really cool, like, it like flips. This actually comes with its own setting powder. Definitely have to set your cream concealer because it will go cakey, it will crease, it will smudge. Definitely just a nice sweep. You have to, it is very, very important that you have to set it, because otherwise it just makes a whole mess of things. The last type of concealer that I want to talk about is these colour correcting concealers. If you can see, let me open it up. I hope that you can see. This is like where they're all different colours. Work by neutralising the colours that you want to. So I have a list here of what the different colours do, and I'm just going to read them out to you so you know if you want to go buy a coloured concealer, what colour you need to buy to counteract whatever problems it is that you're having. Light blue is used to neutralise orange, so I'm guessing for things like, I'm going to look over my glasses when I talk to you, I'm sorry about that. I'm guessing it for things like under your eyes or bruises or things like that, counteract orange, use light blue. Light green, which is what I have in here, used to counteract redness on blemishes and scars, so if you've got acne scars or spots forming. Light lavender, which looks a bit like this, is used to neutralise yellow tones, so if you've got yellow under your eyes or any bruising or anything like that, then the lavender is really going to work well. Light mauve, which I think is that colour, I'm not quite sure, helps to counteract blacks and blues under the eyes and veins, so if you've got really bad not so much under eye circles or puffy, if you've got like really bad under eye circles and bags and stuff, then a light mauve is going to help get rid of all of that. Light peach, which is the one I've got in the middle there, helps to liven up skin, balance out slight discoloration, and helps to counteract the under eye blues. A light yellow helps under eye circles and is great for balancing out the colour. And just a normal green counteracts redness and scars. And I can honestly say that at least the colours that I have got in here really work well. My favourites have got to be the green, because I do have quite bad red acne scars. All my cheeks are like red and blotchy from all my scars, and this really covers everything up nicely. You can get these in powder form as well. I think you can buy them separately, you can buy them in primers, you can buy foundations and BB creams that have a particular undertone in them. So this one might have a green undertone, this one might have a purple undertone. So you can buy lots of different products that have these sort of colours in, which are going to just help balance out all of your skin and make it more, I want to say like more of a neutral palette for you to build your makeup on. When using the coloured concealers, you want to make sure that you're using a normal concealer over the top of it, because these don't blend into nothing. If you're going to put a green concealer on your face, it's going to look like green concealer. So do your foundation as normal, apply your coloured concealer. You want to apply a normal concealer over the top to cover up the coloured concealer that you've put underneath, and of course it just offers better coverage. And the one thing that I actually forgot to mention at the beginning of this video is picking a shade of your concealer, because that's actually quite important, isn't it? It's said that you're supposed to pick a colour 1 or 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone to help cover things and brighten things up. Now, I completely agree with that for your under eye circles. If you want something that is going to brighten and cover and conceal, definitely 1 to 2 shades, 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone is going to work perfectly just to brighten everything up. However, if you are going out to buy a concealer that is specifically for covering up your blemishes, I recommend going and buying a concealer that is almost a perfect match for your skin tone. This is because if you've put your foundation on, which obviously matches your skin tone, then you want to conceal, as I mentioned, I've got some spots around here. If you then want to conceal them blemishes and you're using a concealer that is 1 to 2 shades lighter, you're going to have like these bright patches on your skin, and you can blend out as much as you want, but you're still going to be able to see them sort of highlighted, and it's actually going to draw more attention to them. There you have it. That is my little good to know tips on buying concealers and what they can be used for. We're going to hop into now how best to apply your concealer, how best to blend it, how all of these concealers actually work on the skin. Let's just hop into that now, shall we? And there we have it for today's makeup basic video. Make sure you check the description bar for last week's video and subscribe so you'll see when next week's video goes up. We've got 2 more left in this series. I hope that you're liking them and finding them a little bit helpful maybe. I don't know, hopefully. But thank you for watching anyway. Make sure that you thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye!